The NFL playoffs are in full swing and it's cold outside, so we need some tailgate treats to warm us up. We're gonna go with these Texas Twinkies. They're stuffed with cream cheese, chopped brisket, fresh grated cheddar cheese, wrapped in bacon, smoked over cherry wood, and they're gonna be excellent. Let's get started. Of course, we're gonna need some jalapenos, some bacon, some brisket to chop, cream cheese, and either Colby Jack or cheddar, whatever you want. And once we got our Texas Twinkies built, we're gonna dust them with some pyro candy for a little bit of sweet and heat. You can purchase this in our Etsy store. I'll provide a link in the description box below. Let's go ahead and fire up the pit. We still have some wood. Little royal oak lump charcoal, just in case. We don't need much. Dirty, must clean. Trusty tumbleweeds. Mr. Torchy Torch. Okay, I have one of these little jalapeno core deals. So some people will cut the tops off the jalapeno, stick this in there, and scoop everything out, all the seeds and the stems. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm gonna use it to core everything out, but we're just gonna make a slit right here. I don't wanna take a risk of losing any of the cream cheese and brisket, all that goodness. If we cut this off, it might, seep out. So here we go. All right, I'm just gonna show you two of these because that's boring to watch the whole thing. Nice little slit right down the middle, just like that. Same thing on this one. Just open this up. I forgot one thing. I like to have a bowl to put the seeds in. You can use a spoon for this too. There's different ways to go about this. I just happen to prefer this method. Seems to work better for me. It's a little quicker. Doesn't have to be perfect. Scrape that stuff out. One down. Same thing on this one. Now, some people will put these, the jalapenos in the smoker just for like 10 minutes to warm them up. It makes them more pliable. I'm not doing that today. Oops, I went a little too far on that one. Just give it a nice little opening. Okay. We'll come in there with this tool. Scrape all that stuff out. All right, here we have a pound of fatty chopped brisket. This is from the point end. I had this left over from a cook a couple months ago, had it vacuum sealed, and it's been sitting in the freezer, so I'm gonna put it to great use. We're gonna start with an 8-ounce package of cream cheese. There we go, sort of. There we go. Now we're gonna use our cheese grater, and we're gonna grate some Colby Jack cheese. I don't have any cheddar, so we're gonna use what we got. Okay, that's close enough. Hey, we got a bunch of shredded cheese. There we go. Let's put this into our mixing bowl here. All right. Start mixing it up. All right, let's get started. Like I said, it's a mess. I'm not gonna clean up the cutting board because it's just gonna get messy again. So here's our jalapenos. Just kind of open them up like that. Stuff them with the goodness. Don't want to overdo it, but you don't want too little either. About like that is just right. And we're gonna use thick cut bacon today. You can use the thin cut stuff and it'll cook quicker, but in the past, I've had it get too crispy, so I like to go low and slow. But that's just a preference. Remember, this doesn't have to look pretty because you're putting bacon on it. Start at the top right there. Nothing to it. Overlap a little bit to hold down that top piece. Whoops. There we go. There's one. Kind of pull it tight. 2. Done. Okay. Ooh, there's a big chunk of brisket in there. That's gonna be good. I never said this was a lot of fun or easy or clean. It is messy, but it is worth it. There we go, another piece of bacon. Just like that. Overlap it, pull it tight. And you're good. So that's what we're looking like, and we're gonna do this, I don't know, 9 more times. All right, 14 hours later, just kidding. It just takes a little time. That took me maybe 15 minutes or so. Let's go ahead and give it a dusting of our pyro candy. This is a sweet heat rub. Don't want to go too crazy. About like that, and we're good. We're gonna put them on one of these little cooking grates. It makes it a lot easier to transport. Go ahead and hit it with some cooking sprays so nothing sticks. There we go. All right, our smoker is close to temp. We're about 225 degrees. Good enough. Let's go ahead and get these on. We're gonna go night-night for an hour, and then I'll come back and check. It'll probably take a lot longer than that, though. This is taking a little bit longer than expected. It's the thick cut bacon. I knew that was gonna take a little bit longer to render, so I had to set the smoker to 350 degrees about an hour ago. So I think we're ready to go ahead and dunk these in some barbecue sauce. I got that right here. And we're gonna go ahead and do that. Throw them back on the smoker for about 15 minutes and let it get nice and tacky, and then dig in. All right, here's how we're looking. The bacon is nice and rendered. It smells delicious. We're gonna dunk it in that sauce, put it back on the smoker for about 15 minutes, and then dig in. Oh man, these are done. Let's take this one. Look at that, nice and shiny. The bacon is rendered perfectly. That's gonna be delicious. But you know what? I don't wanna burn my mouth, so let's give these about 5 or 10 minutes to sit out, and then we're gonna give it a taste test. This one has my name on it. Here we go. Oh man. That's so good. The brisket, the cream cheese, that Colby Jack. You get the crunch from the jalapeno. No heat whatsoever, just flavor. And the barbecue sauce just finishes it perfectly. You gotta try this. This is the perfect tailgate recipe, or if you're outside hanging around the fire, then these have gotta be on the menu. I mean, they're just fantastic. Hey, if you don't mind, go ahead and like, subscribe, and smash that bell. It's the best way to help the channel. We certainly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.